Well, the City of Ekurhuleni Council has approved a request by Mayor Nkosindiphile Xhakaza to temporarily suspend a 126 Rand electricity fixed charge for 2 months. Now, the fixed charge was suspended for 14 days after Tembisa took to the streets against the increase, citing they could not afford electricity on top of the rising cost of living. Now, the 2 months will then be used to further public consultation with community members as well as energy regulators.
Ekurhuleni Mayor Nkosindiphile Xhakaza has approached Council to extend the suspension of electricity fixed charge. Mayor Xhakaza made recommendations to exempt low-income from the fixed charge, but he will need 2 months for public engagements before returning to Council for the final approval.
If committees and all ourselves, we agree on removing that tariff from the A2 block, and I must say A2 because that's where our indigent, that's where our deemed Indians, that's where poorest of the poor, that's where the low consumption, customers or communities sits in that block. So if we decide that, but we'll have to canvass it together, even NERSA to be on board. If we decide to scrap it, it means we will have to find within our financials to actually subsidize that component.
The decision comes nearly 2 weeks after angry Tembisa residents blocked roads with stones and burning tires, prompting the mayor to suspend the fixed charge 14 days ahead of a council decision to extend or remove the charge. Meanwhile, the Democratic Alliance has also thrown its weight behind the suspension, but made its own recommendations.
We are looking at amending the recommendations on the item itself. We are for suspension of tariff A2, but what we are going to recommend to Council is that it includes all the other tariffs which are also included into the item, so that it can then be equally applied across city.
The Metro will be required to find alternative measures to reduce it was meant to collect from the fixed charge if it is ultimately removed. Balentle Mthethwa, SABC News, Johannesburg.